As a savvy shopper, I love BOGO sales. Buy one, get one free? What could be better than that? How about buy one, get unlimited free? Sound too good to be true? Not when it comes to a Wildcard certificate. A Wildcard certificate is a digital certificate that gets applied to a domain. The certificate secures the domain and any number of subdomains with no limit, as long as they share the common primary domain. Certificates help keep your data protected while letting users know they can trust your site. In this episode of Cisco Tech Talk, I'll show you how to import a Wildcard SSL certificate onto a Cisco Business Switch. Next. There are a few prerequisites to take care of first. You need a certificate generated from a server or acquired from a third-party vendor. You also need OpenSSL installed on your computer. OpenSSL is an open-source program that is free to download and use. In this scenario, I have the certificate generated from a Windows 2019 server. I've exported it to my PC. Once you have these set, locate where the certificate is on your PC. In this example, it's in my Download Certificate folder. When you have located your certificate, you need to convert its format. Open your OpenSSL command prompt, which is different from the Windows command prompt. Now you can change the directory to where the certificate is located. Once you're in the correct directory, you'll use this program to extract the needed information. The first command is to export the certificate in PEM format. After you input the command, it will ask for a password. This is the same password from when the certificate was exported. As soon as you enter the correct password, it will generate the file cert.pem. The second command will export a password-protected private key from the bundle. Put in your password again. When successful, the key.pem file has been generated. The third command will remove the password and convert the private key to an RSA format. After that, the priv.key file is generated. The last and fourth command will export the RSA formatted public key from the private key. This will generate the RSA pub key.pem file. Now that you have all the information extracted from the certificate, log into your switch. Select the Advanced view on the top right. Under Security, navigate to SSL Server and then SSL Server Authentication Settings. This is where you're going to import the certificate. Click the checkbox of the inactive certificate, number 2 in my case. Up here at the top, I can confirm that the first certificate is marked as the active one. Select Import Certificate. Open the cert.pem file. Select everything from Begin Certificate to End Certificate. Copy and paste it under the certificate field. Next, move on to the public and private key sections. Enable the Import RSA key pair. Then, open the RSA public key file that you have. Select everything from Begin RSA public key to End RSA public key. Copy and paste in the public key section. Under the private key section, click the radio button for plain text. Copy the entire private key and paste it. Click Apply. This time, I didn't copy and paste the entire key to show you what would happen. An error message pops up. Now I'll go back and select everything, starting with Begin Private Key and all the way through End Private Key. I'll copy and paste it into the private key section and hit Apply. Perfect. This time the certificate has been successfully added to the switch. When you see that notification of success, go ahead and close that window. Back on the SSL Server Authentication Settings page, you can see the certificate you just added. On the top section, select the SSL active certificate number as 2. Click Apply to save these settings. Great work importing a Wildcard SSL certificate onto your switch. You can now access the switch using its fully qualified domain name. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.